Are you suffering from bad pulls? Do you wish you had more Wormite so you can make more pulls? Do you even breathe? We'll have this tenfold summon voucher, courtesy of Psy Games.
You win!
Hello everybody, it's me, it's PokemonTripHD. Welcome back to some more Dragalia Lost content. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Barbary Clash Nightmare mode. Just came out today, and actually it's not too difficult, so I'm not going to make this too long of a video. It's probably still going to be around 7 minutes because I do have 2 pieces of gameplay that I would like to show. Depends how fast I can talk to all these things. I might speed them up, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment at the beginning. I wanted to do that ever since I saw that they were giving us a tenfold summon voucher for fixing like the most useless thing ever. Also, Hell mode is what this is apparently called in Japanese, which sounds way more scarier than Nightmare. Hell sounds terrible. Anyways, so let's talk about this. This battle is actually pretty easy. The only part of the battle itself that's difficult, quote unquote, is you need to push the bombs that Barbary summons away. You know, those bombs, you gotta just attack them. You know, normal attack, just hit them away, so you don't get hit by those. That's really the only part of the fight that you need to worry about. Other than that, the fight's very easy. You are able to dodge pretty much every single attack she does. There's one other one that hits the 4 corners, but if you break her fast and overdrive her fast, she doesn't even use that attack. So overall, it's a very easy fight. You can dodge, like I said, most of her hits, pretty much every single hit. You might get hit once over the course of the battle. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, but you might get hit once. But in the end, it's not going to matter too much if you're running a stun res unit or if you're not running a stun res unit. So I say use your strongest water units. Whatever your strongest water team is, use it. Now, in the first footage that I'm going to be showing you guys, I'm showing you guys 2 footages. In the first one, I am using a healer. However, I recommend that you do not use a healer. The first time I cleared this was, my first ever clear with my Grand Bounty. Like I said, I don't recommend you actually bring a healer, even if it's Nurse Aileen. Yes, she will keep your team alive, but like I said, you don't really get hit. I recommend you just bring 4 DPS units with DPS Dragons and your best DPS Prince. You can bring Shapeshift Prep. It does help, especially if you have, a sword and you're running Shining Overlord. It does help. So Shapeshift Prep is something you can run, but again, if you're the only one running Shapeshift Prep on your team, it's not going to make too much of a difference. You want to have at least 2 people running Shapeshift Prep, so that's around 60% Shapeshift Prep. You want to at least have that if you're going to be running Shapeshift Prep. If not, just run DPS Prince and you should be good. Like I said, I do recommend you bring Strength Dragons rather than HP Dragons because you can dodge pretty much every single hit in this fight. So you don't need HP Dragons for anything. Like I said, don't bring a healer, even Nurse Aileen. Just bring 4 DPS units. I do recommend you bring Summer Estelle. Elisand is another great option. They're both free units, especially, this event. You have Summer Estelle, and she's very good against demi-humans. So big plus to bring Summer Estelle. Again, she is a wand, so she even brings the skill damage co-ability. And then Elisand is just really, really good for DPS. If you pulled either of the banner units, Summer Celery or Summer Julie, they're both very good for this fight. Bring either of them. Just bring your top DPS units, 4 of them. If you do have Galacleo, I do recommend you bring Galacleo. The second clip that I show, I actually bring Galacleo. I think there was like 3 or 4 of us who brought Galacleo to that fight, and we finished with like a minute left. So I think it was like 54 seconds left, which is absolutely insane. And also, something to keep in mind is at the very end of the fight, you actually have a couple of seconds, even when the timer's out, sometimes you have a couple of seconds to get the KO because, there is a bit of, is it called lag? It's like time gate or something. I don't know what it is. Between the 4 of your members, the time needs to run out for every single person. So you do have a couple of seconds at the very end of the fight to get the kill depending on your guys' connection. So you can use that to your advantage like we did in the first clip. We got the clear only because of those extra seconds. So like I said, I do recommend you take advantage of everything you can in this fight. It's actually a pretty easy fight overall. Like I said, you don't even need stun res units. Just bring your strongest water units. If you have Galacleo, she is amazing for this fight. Her defense down, again, anyone with the defense down is amazing for raids. That's another reason why Summer Estelle is a great option to bring for this raid. So just bring your strongest units and you should be able to get the clear. If you do need a carry, however, in the Discord, we have plenty of people who can help you carry. This is a very easy fight to get carried on. Again, if you have Xander, Xander is amazing for this fight. He absolutely obliterates the overdrive bar, especially on bosses. So highly recommend you bring Xander. Again, any strong water unit can get the clear. Clears are a lot easier in this nightmare mode than I feel like the other nightmare modes, which is kind of disappointing, to be honest. I was hoping for some hard content, but I guess High Jupiter was the hard content we're getting for this month or for the next 2 months. I don't know. So unfortunately, you know, veterans kind of have an easy time around this time, but again, they do need to cater things to the newer players, so that's kind of why they made this so easy, I feel like. Also, if you're bringing Galacleo, you don't need to control her like I did. I was controlling her. You don't really need to. You can control Xander or whoever you want. Whoever's best for DPS, just control them. Overall, like I said, it's a very easy fight. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. I was able to clear it, you know, the first attempt. It didn't even take 2 attempts, and I was able to clear it. So I think it's a very easy fight, especially since our water teams are actually pretty strong. You know, Hybrid Hilda's already been released for a long time, so sure, most people at least have 1 unit built up for that, at least the players who've been around for a while. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. Let me know your thoughts on this nightmare mode. Have you beaten it? Have you not beaten it? What was your grand bounty? I did show my grand bounty earlier. I got the golden frag. And I'm assuming you get a twinkling grain and either succulent fruit or clovers as the other ones, and then the one in the middle is the one that changes between, you know, golden frag or sunlight ore or Damascus crystal, whatever. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's a lot of great rewards in the grand bounty. Like I said, you get something like I just said, and then there's sunlight ore is probably the most lucrative one. That's the one that everybody wants, and that's the one that I'm hoping for. You know, max and bind those dragons a little bit faster just from getting the sunlight ores. So that's everything. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Hope it was a great day, and until next time, have a nice trip.